morning. It is Tuesday, and I'm making this video for Wednesday. I am on the road. I'm actually just leaving my house. No puppies, they're behind. I wanted to share with you what's going on. And yesterday, things were understood and forms were filled out, and I am requesting a death certificate, and it has to go all the way to Phoenix. I first have to get everything printed, and I'm going to the mail place to get that done. It's only 9:30, but it is extremely hot, and some things have happened. The heat being one of them, not dissipating overnight, and it's been pretty miserable. And I have wet my shirt, and by the time I got in the truck, it's almost dry. And which was basically just walking, rough part going up. I don't even know what I was saying. I am so stressed, and I'll tell you why. It was a little stressful when I got home and realized I've got to go back tomorrow. I could have done it yesterday, but there was no way. It was too late in the afternoon, and it's just not safe. I don't have air conditioning in here, and there's a reason why I don't. I just time my day, but you know, the more parts you gotta to break down, the more parts you got to break down. So I was actually doing okay. I was a little stressed, but not that much, because I'm going to mail these documents to Phoenix with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and hopefully they will send me what I need to clear my title. Long story, and I won't go into it, but I'm really hopeful. Well, I'm figuring a week, and then to get there and get it seen, and hopefully within another week it'll be back. And then, well, then I have to send it to the title company. So, yeah, there's a couple of weeks of mail that I have to do. Oh, my hat, I wet it too. I just realized it finally got cooled off because the water was hot. And I was like, ugh, that doesn't feel better when I first put it on. So, I want to tell y'all, I don't want to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all what I did. Mona, looking at the walls, trying to figure out what is going on. And this morning, I was just doing my get ready stuff, and I was outside, and Mona started barking, and I went around and I saw the tail of a snake going into a little tiny opening under my house. So I went and got the leash and got Mona in the house, and then I went around and kicked the walls and waited, and it came out the same way it had gone in. I don't even want to say this. I have to confess, it was not a rattlesnake. And I know there are other snakes in the desert. There are good snakes, and there are even more poisonous snakes that do not rattle. And I'd never seen this snake before. So when it came out, I dealt with it. Even while I was doing it, I thought, I don't know. I just don't know. And that's why I'm so upset. It's why I'm just distressed. It was a king snake. I'm sorry. And even as I'm looking at it, I thought, well, what if it's a good snake? But it's under my house. So I killed a good snake. I'm sorry. I was just so scared. And knowing that I had to go out today, and the only reason I'm really stressed is because of the heat. I've not been sleeping good. You know, there's uncomfortable and there's really uncomfortable. But I'm going to go and get what I need and go to the mail place and send off this paperwork. I'm just shaking. I can't stop the shaking. I tried. And I thought maybe if I said it out loud, it would help. But I wanted to let y'all know what was going on and with the sale. And it was said to me in an email that once the title company receives that, they want me to drive to Kingman and sign some other kind of paperwork. So maybe that will settle it. I don't know. And right now I can't even think about it. You know, I have to leave my dogs at home. And I worry that I'm not there to make sure everything's okay. Talk about living by faith. It's all I got. Every day, every moment, everything. I have to rely on Father to send His messengers to guard me and keep me in all my ways. The sun is burning my legs. So I'm getting ready to turn here. And it's really a rough road. It's washboardy. So it's going to make a lot of noise, but gets my legs out of the sun. Whew. I love y'all. Hey, I'm back. Well, I'm not all the way back. I'm driving back. So I'm sending it priority. And it's supposed to be there tomorrow. And, yeah, I'm still pretty shook up. But y'all, I have to tell you, the sweetest couple bought the mail place from the people that used to own it that were ready to retire. And they have been so kind to me. And I say that because they are old enough to be my children. And they just are so kind and helpful to me and understanding of my old ladiness. The talk of the day was apparently it rained somewhere and it brought up the humidity, which explains why it has been so uncomfortable, because if there's humidity, your swamp cooler just adds. Oh no, are they coming or going? There's somebody stopped on the road. Shoot, I gotta see what this is. Oh my word. truck. He almost made it home. We're just about there. And his wheel fell off of his truck. I can't even imagine what in the world. So he's got help coming. And he had water. I made sure he had water because I brought extra with me today, just in case. It's a dangerous place, y'all, and things happen. I've never seen that before in my life. It literally looked like the tire came off and he drug the axle on the ground for a little ways. I didn't even know you could do that. I am so stressed. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to go do all the things that I need to do to calm myself. Because I'm fretting and worrying about things I have no control over. And honestly, I think that's a sin. It's certainly not trusting my Father to take care of me. Well, I know somebody's heading this way. So y'all just pray. Y'all just keep praying. Oh, here they are. Well, thank goodness that he's got help coming right away. Y'all, I wet my shirt. I poured water on it. That's why I had extra water. I wet my shirt before I left the mail place. It's already dry. And I don't know why my head's hurting, and it may just be that my hat's tight. But once I get home and settled a little bit, settled and calmed down, and so I can think. I love y'all.
May the road rise to meet you and the sun kiss your face. May there always be a miracle waiting just to bless your day. Life won't always hand you roses. Don't let it get you down. Keep your eyes on what your goal is and your feet on solid ground. Take this with you where you go. You are love, 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 love. You are love, the